On this day in 1971, the Scottish League refused Celtic's request to switch their upcoming League Cup tie against Rangers from Celtic Park to Ibrox. Celtic Park was undergoing significant reconstruction in the summer of 1971, including the complete rebuilding of the main stand, and as it became apparent the contractors were failing to have the work completed by the agreed deadline, and with Hampden also unavailable due to reconstruction work, Celtic requested that their League Cup tie against Rangers, scheduled for the 14th of August, be moved either to a later date when Celtic Park would be ready, or to Ibrox that same day. Rangers, however, refused to agree to either option, insisting the match must go ahead at Celtic Park as scheduled. Celtic chairman Desmond White was quoted in the Glasgow Herald of the 31st of July 1971. "I am astonished. As a club, we are stunned that we should be forced to play this game at Parkhead. Any match between Rangers and Celtic demands that the venue should be in absolute tip-top condition. It should be 100% in every way. The whole ground should be ready for a game of this importance, and I never envisaged that we would have to play this game at Parkhead in its present condition." A war of words broke out over that weekend, with Celtic releasing a statement reading, "We are further distressed at the complete lack of cooperation of all concerned so soon after the Ibrox disaster in which 66 people lost their lives." Rangers general manager Willie Waddell hit back in the Glasgow Herald of the 2nd of August 1971. "Rangers FC are rather surprised at the statement issued by Celtic in that they seem to have shifted responsibility from Celtic to the Scottish League Management Committee and the other participants, Rangers. Rangers have always been delighted to do anything in the best interests of Scottish football and are still prepared to do so, but the availability of Celtic Park for a fixture at the beginning of the season rests solely with Celtic. Rangers would not want to take advantage of the situation in which Celtic now find themselves. We are prepared for the good of football in general to play at Celtic Park no matter what the crowd limit. If Celtic are so concerned about public safety, then let us play the game at Celtic Park as decided by the Scottish League, behind closed doors, if that is the ultimate." Having originally ordered the match to go ahead at Celtic Park as planned, the League called Desmond White and Rangers chairman John Lawrence to a meeting at the League offices on the 4th of August, after which it was announced that the match would be switched to Ibrox. Lawrence left before the announcement, although the Glasgow Herald reported he was happy with the decision. The switching of the tie meant Celtic would visit Ibrox 3 times in the space of a month, 2 League Cup matches in August and in the league on the 11th of September. On the day of Celtic's home match at Ibrox, Rangers were in confident mood, having beaten both Everton and Spurs in friendly matches, while Celtic had just lost the first ever Drybrough Cup final against Aberdeen. But back into the side came Jimmy Johnston and the previously out of favour Bobby Murdoch, now back to his best after injury and weight problems. Malcolm Munro wrote in the Evening Times of the 16th of August 1971, "Wee jinky Jimmy Johnston had one of those days. You know the kind, when he is unstoppable. He got a taste of the ball early on, saw that conditions were to his liking, and never stopped running the opposition ragged. With Johnston up front, anywhere up front, and Murdoch backing up, it had to be Celtic's day. The authority and dignity Murdoch gives Celtic must alarm other teams. He is a great player in his own right, but with Johnston running riot, Rangers had no chance." Johnston opened the scoring in the 67th minute, and 3 minutes later, John Hughes was hauled down in the box by Peter McCloy. Billy McNeill handed responsibility for the penalty kick to the 20-year-old, then referred to by the newspapers as Ken Dalglish. Seemingly unperturbed, the youngster paused in front of a frenzied Celtic end of the ground to calmly tie his bootlaces before nonchalantly placing the ball past the wrong-footed keeper to seal the first of 3 wins in a month at Ibrox.